Good morning, everyone. We're talking today about common questions. I had the privilege of seeing three patients this morning. Interestingly, they were all new patients, and the same question each of them had were, does it only take one egg to get pregnant, or one sperm, or why isn't it working? Lots of fertility myths out there. It definitely takes more than one sperm if you're trying at home or on your own to get pregnant. The human reproductive process is pretty inefficient. So typically a man will ejaculate 100 million sperm in a vagina, and less than 1,000 make it up to the tube. So you can see the process is pretty inefficient. The other very common fertility concern is stress. Does stress impede or make it harder to get pregnant? And in 2025, I don't think there's anybody who doesn't feel some stress. And so the issue is how to cope with the stress. And you see all these wellness guides and emphasis on balance in your life. Stress definitely plays a role in everything we do. The same stress event to two different people will be perceived differently depending on how they're able to cope. And so we focus on a lot of the coping mechanisms, whether it's through education, which we very firmly and strongly believe in educating patients, in addition to relaxation techniques, in addition to spirituality, in addition to partnership relationships that are important as well. A lot of times we're blessed to have both people involved in the relationship come to visits, but sometimes due to work, it's not always possible. So stress definitely plays an impact, but the last thing you want to tell someone who's stressed is not to stress, right? Because then it just makes it worse. So you get all these comments about just relax, it'll happen. It doesn't work like that. The idea is to focus on the positivity, on the coping technologies, maybe acupuncture, maybe massage. It is trying to figure out what works for you. Hopefully exercise and balance is part of that routine. Exercise, walking being the best option for a lot of patients. But education and information is important. It's the unknown that I think causes with a lot of stress. So it is important to address stress. Stress is in everyone's life. It's a matter of, again, how we cope and how much stress and where does that stress come out. That's important. So we will talk about those things if and when we have the opportunity to meet with you. We look forward to continuing this conversation.